The FBI makes an arrest related to the Bourbon Street terror attack.
Agents say 40-year-old Jordan Derrick of Missouri posted videos online showing people how to make explosives. They say Shamsud Din Jabbar used those videos to make the explosives he planted around the French Quarter, though they never exploded. The FBI did not give any indication Derrick knew about or helped plan the attack on New Year's Day last year. The attack killed 14 people and injured dozens more. Derrick is charged with manufacturing explosive materials without a license, unlawful possession of unregistered destructive devices, and distributing information related to manufacturing explosives.